I took this picture. This is back behind my house. 2 nights in a row, we had a double rainbow. And when I look at this picture, I see freedom. And like I said, that's what's at stake today. God's promise of freedom to you. He's promised you freedom, right? He's promised you abundance. He's promised to provide. That's what we're talking about today. So let me ask you this. What is freedom to you? Write this on your paper. And then if you want to share in the chat, because how many of you started your business to gain freedom? I did. Absolutely. Right. Now be really specific when you're thinking about this. You want the freedom to do what? Don't just put a general, oh, I want time freedom, I want financial freedom. Give me really specific things. What are some specific things you want the freedom to do that you think time is going to give you freedom to do, or money is going to give you freedom to do? What are some of those things? And I'm going to open up the chat here. Yeah, we have multiple people here with multiple businesses. So this is going to be really important that you get what we're doing today, right? This is what's going to free you. A lot of you are saying you identify. Thank you for just being vulnerable and putting that out there. Yeah, okay. So Jennifer wants the questions. Are those the questions you're wanting? And then give me specifically, what do you want the freedom to do? Right? Freedom to give more, freedom to travel more, freedom to be with your family more. Start dreaming. Start activate that dreamer again. Specifically, what are the things? And we're going to keep going deeper into this. Yeah, more time with family, more barbecues. Yeah. Do you feel the hope in this picture? I just look at these rainbows and it just fills me with so much hope. God has promised us so many things that we're not taking advantage of. We're not receiving. Yeah. Freedom to spend more time with grandkids. Right? Visiting extended family in other states. Freedom to stay. Freedom to stay. Think about how many times have you planned something like going to visit family, and it's like, and you're just like watching the time. Oh, I got to get back. I got to get back. You feel so restricted and limited on time. So one of the things I had put down, freedom to stay, freedom to decide, you know what? I think I'm just going to stay another day and it not be a big deal. These are all benefits that you should have from your business, but you don't. And that's what we're going to really dive into today, why that is and what we can do to change it. Because my biggest goal here, oh, here are some of the other things I had. Travel the world, send my kids to private school, pay off debt, These were actually not mine. I had posted in a couple of different groups. I had asked the question if you had, what was the question I asked? If you had an extra, like $5,000 a month, what would you do with it? These are some of the things that some of the responses that people gave. And yeah, so travel the world, send my kids to private school, pay off debt for myself and others. I was floored by the amount of people who said they wanted to pay off debt for their parents. Right? Like that just so moved me. They wanted to, pay off their mortgage for their parents or something like that. Paying off debt for people in their family, right? Um, Expand your business, hire more people, delegate more things. Just be healthy and feel better, right? I had several people who said that time freedom for them meant they would be able to go work out more and be healthier and feel better. They would feel like they had the money to buy healthier food, right? Because the junk food is cheaper. So they wanted, they just wanted to feel better. Be outrageously generous. Work only when I'm productive. We're going to talk more about this too. Because I thought that was really interesting. That was one of the responses that I got to what freedom is, and to work only when you're productive. Think about the cycles that you go through during the day. Do you notice there are times when you feel more alert, more creative, and you're much more productive? And then there's other times in the day where it's like, oh, I just need to take a break. But instead of taking that break, you push through, right? And what happens when in that push through is you're still not productive because your brain isn't engaged. And so I love that I actually had somebody answer this question with freedom to me is working only when I'm productive and not feeling like I have to work X number of hours in a day. Right? Because that's still part of an employee mentality to say a workday is 8 hours. Why? It doesn't have to be. Right? But that's what we've been indoctrinated into. So again, we're going to go deeper into this stuff, but I want to just share with you my heart on why I'm doing this, because my biggest goal here today is to equip you to succeed. I believe that if every one of you would accept who God created you to be, it would change the trajectory of your life. It would change the trajectory of your life. And then what? It impacts your family. And then what? It impacts your business. And then what? It impacts your clients. And then what? It impacts their families and their businesses. And so we see through this ripple effect that the work you're doing here today has the potential to change generations. I want you to grasp the weight of this. This is not me being dramatic, right? Through this ripple effect, what you do here today has the potential to change generations. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that you can partner with God and change generations? Because if that seems too far out, you got to start dreaming bigger, because you're here for legacy. Do you believe that you can partner with God to increase the level of impact your business is having in your community? Right? This is so much bigger than you. This is so much bigger than you. We want to change our families, change the line that comes after us, and see our business expand into changing our communities and changing lives and changing families. But it starts with you. It starts with you.